Good morning and good evening, those who are here in USA. We have Harold D'Souza at our studio, and we were just discussing and thought let's have a little bit clip on it. Basically, I was meeting him yesterday, and we congratulated him for the award that he got from the UN New York, that is United Nations New York. He has his own NGO that is called EOI, that is Eyes Open International. And in that they are working on human trafficking and human rights, both the subjects they are dealing with, and they are doing a tremendous job. Congratulations, Harold D'Souza,
Thank you very much.
This Human Rights Award. And can you just explain what exactly you got this award and for what?
Yeah, first and foremost, friends, I would like to thank Manan, Raval and Bharat FM for empowering our community members worldwide on awareness of human trafficking and the rights of human rights, the 30 articles. It's a blessing of Almighty God and all my viewers and community members that on July 6th of this month, 2023, I was invited to United Nations headquarters at New York, and I was awarded this prestigious award of Human Rights Hero Award 2023 for creating awareness on human trafficking, but basically empowering, educating and enlightening community members in Cincinnati, in USA and worldwide, especially like countries like India, Pakistan, Nepal, Mexico, Bangladesh. These are some few countries where we have been creating awareness of the 30 articles of human rights, which has been created by United Nations. And United Nations is affiliated with 193 countries. And this 30 articles is for everyone, irrespective of your caste, color, religion or nationality. Whether you're a Hindu, you're a Parsi, you're a Christian, Muslim. So this has been created for everyone. Like for Article 4 says no slavery. So that's very important, you know. And Article 5 says like no torture. So these are some important articles. I think that every child who is born on this planet should be aware of all the 30 articles. I was speaking at the UN when I got this award that every child who is born on this planet, we teach them A, B, C, D till Z, and then we teach them 1, 2, 3 till 100, you know. So same way we should educate all our kids when they are born, the 30 articles. It should be implemented in the school system, in the college system, you know. Like Article 1 says, we are all born free and equal. So this is what has been very passionate for me. Because if everyone is aware of the 30 articles, Manan, there will be a lot of less crime. Many victims who are vulnerable will know their rights and will fight for justice and will fight for freedom. Thank you.
Listeners and viewers, we need to notice one thing, that being an origin of India and working for human rights and again for the human trafficking is a big thing, you know. Generally we think that human rights we have to stay away, right? But it's not that. And being here in USA, he is working on a very noble cause. We should all appreciate him and help him as much as we can. I heard that you have some movie that is coming up, biopic, am I right?
Yeah, so I have signed a life right agreement with the Bollywood blockbuster biopic Silver Screen movie, which is coming up. They're based in Mumbai, India. So the script writing is going on in full-fledged. But at this point, Manan, with due respect to you and to the audience worldwide, I have no privilege to share much. Once the producer directors will announce very shortly, then I'll be in a position to talk about it. But I'm very happy that this film has been created basically of my journey from India to the White House. But more important, when anyone watches this blockbuster film, there will be hope for all the victims, community members, that irrespective of any problem in life, whether it is poor ill health, poverty, unemployment, pandemic, human trafficking, that every problem has a solution. So victims or audience who watch this movie, when they walk out, they'll walk out cheerful, they'll walk out with a lot of determination, they'll walk out with a lot of willpower, that come on, we can make the difference, and everyone has the power. Thank you.
That's great. So, is it in Hollywood or Bollywood? Basically, seriously, we tried to get some more research on that, but we couldn't find it out what exactly is going to happen, because there are not much news available for you,
Yeah, so there are two parts. So one is Bollywood, which is again which is based in Mumbai and which is famous all over the world.
So it's happening in Bollywood
and Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Hollywood, which is in the US, in the United States of America, and at Los Angeles, everyone knows Martin Sheen.
Yeah.
So Martin Sheen is like the Amitabh Bachchan of USA or of Hollywood. So Martin Sheen, Manan, is the executive producer for this documentary film on labor trafficking, and the teaser trailer is out. And the name of the teaser trailer is To Be Free. And Benjamin Ryan Nathan, he is the producer director who is based in New York. So this film will be very, very enlightening for the community members, and people will know that many times people think in the US and worldwide that labor trafficking is invisible. But actually labor trafficking is visible, but many people cannot see it. It happens, for example, at gas stations, convenience stores, motels, restaurants, and various other places like massage parlors, agriculture, farming, etc. So this documentary will identify victims or even community members how to identify red flags. And most important, I just wanted to share on your platform, on your media, that if you or anyone you suspect is a victim of labor exploitation, sexual abuse or LGBTQ harassment in the United States of America, please dial 1-888-373-7888. Thank you.
So you are working only with US, or you have other countries also? You have your offices somewhere else except US?
Yeah, so Eyes Open International is registered in the US under 501c3. So it's a non-profit organization which is focused on prevention, education, protection and empowerment of victims, survivors, vulnerable populations and community members worldwide. And I'm very proud to announce or share on your platform of Bharat FM that we have a very strong presence in India. In India, it has been registered as Eyes Open Trust.
Oh, okay.
And we are doing very, very great and innovative work in India, and full credit goes to Raval, who is the regional director for India. And we have more than 1,000 volunteers who is working with Raval. And we have 2 board of directors there for EOI. That is, one is Deepak Acharya, who is the president and CEO of IONX India.
IONX?
Yes, in India. And then
where is?
They're based in Baroda. Oh, but I think they have operations all over India and different countries. So it's a big, huge company. So he's on the board of directors for Eyes Open International. We have Prince Manvinder Singh Goel, who is the prince from Rajpipla, and he's the first gay prince, who has come out openly in the history of America and India and worldwide. And he's on the Eyes Open International board of directors, and we have collaborated with his non-profit organization called Lakshay Trust. So Raval has rescued as a team lot of victims in different countries. Like for example, with the help of Raval and team in the US, another organization, we rescued one Indian from Cameroon. We rescued just now recently somebody from Burma.
Okay.
So this is what we do.
Okay. So are there any plans to expand more offices all over the world, or you are limited to India and US?
No, so we have currently operations right now in 7 countries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so but we are focusing on our goal as of now is 50 countries. Now the reason is that Manan and my friends or audience watching globally is that America is the destination country, but countries like India, Pakistan, Nepal, Mexico is a source country, and many countries like India and different countries are in transit countries. So creating awareness in the source country is very important, and that is the overall objective of Eyes Open Trust. So if any delegate who's watching this platform on Bharat FM and is interested to be a regional director, for example in Ghana or in Nigeria or any other country, I think Hriday Raval is visiting New Zealand next month.
Oh, okay.
So if anyone is interested to be a regional director for New Zealand, they can contact or email Hriday, that is HRIDAY at eyesopeninternational.org, and we will definitely look into that and ensure that if the candidate is right, we will appoint them. Thank you.
Is there any message that you would like to give?
Yeah, I would like to share with all the audience, like especially who are in India, and many delegates from India are in the US, and many of them are victims of labor trafficking and sex trafficking, but mostly labor trafficking. So, but if you are a victim of labor trafficking and you need help in India, and if Indians are in the US, please contact Hriday Raval, number one. Number two, we have a hotline number which you all can dial. That's +91 7992 62632. So when you call this number in India, you will get help, you will get resources. So Eyes Open International is focused on problems, solutions and resources. Today, Manan, Raval, we are focused as Eyes Open International to start a male shelter home for boys or for guys. There are male shelter home for girls or sex trafficking, but nothing for male. And we are working to start a male shelter home in the US, where victims of labor trafficking, even if they don't have any documentation, can get shelter because they need safety, security and stability.
Yeah.
So we are working in Ohio at the governor's office to ensure that we start one male shelter home. Number two, Eyes Open International is focused on expungement in the case of labor trafficking victims. There is expungement in the case if there is a felony in the case of sex trafficking, but not in labor trafficking. So if these two things gets addressed, a lot of victims in labor trafficking in the US will come out. On your platform, Manan, Raval and Bharat FM, I want to share what are the resources available for a victim in the case of labor trafficking for foreign nationals in the USA. Number one, if you are a victim of labor trafficking in the United States of America and it has been approved or it has been agreed by the law enforcement agency, then he or she is entitled for a continued presence status. It's a status. So that will allow you to do everything except you cannot vote, and number two, you cannot leave the country. But it does four things. For any common man to survive in the United States of America, they need four things. Number one, a state ID. Number two, a work permit. Number three, a social security card. And number four is freedom. So you get all these four with the continued presence status. Once you get the continued presence status, you are entitled for a U visa or a T visa. And once you get that, so after 3 years, you can apply for permanent residency card, which is called the green card, and then eventually the US citizenship. So that is the procedures, and there are policies and resources available in the US. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So we had Harold D'Souza in our studio, and we heard his story. His biopic is coming up. He got this very prestigious award from the United Nations at New York for the human trafficking, and we were so delighted that he came here. And if anybody has any kind of issues with the human trafficking or human rights, they can reach out to him, Harold D'Souza. And if you don't have direct contact, you can call us and we will guide you how to contact him. Thank you. So this is Manan Raval signing off, Bharat FM.